yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, that's definitely where he was really capitalizing. I felt like in that last edge stage when he did well, he would
Yeah.
catch you with an egg or a bomb, and then he would wonder wing.
And then the nair, like I could not figure out how long that nair lasted. I would let go his shield.
Yeah, he would just hit you with that shield, and again, yeah, it's true. He got you a lot with. Oh, he
Like,
figured out nair. Go ahead.
Yeah, there's a lot of moves where if you let go, it'll automatically parry. But that move was having none of it.
Go ahead.
Yeah, there's a lot of moves.
Yeah, punished you for parrying, huh?
Yeah, I was like, what is this? How safe on shield was it too? I didn't even know.
Yeah, punished me for parrying, huh?
Yeah, I was like, what is this? How safe on
Hey,
shield?
Evan,
Yeah,
do you have the stream audio playing in the background?
I do. I'm checking you guys' audio as you're talking. That way,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Because we can hear the there's the echo from the video.
Yeah. Normally I don't have any of the audio, but I'm just checking it right now.
Okay.
All right.
And now you guys shouldn't hear anything. Sid, are you joining then?
Oh yeah, you guys have an arena up?
Yeah, we do. Pass is the same. I don't know if we should be friends.
I think he is.
Oh, is it the same arena as before?
No. I can tell you the ID though. It's
Yeah, can you give that to me?
L605T. L605. Is it main versus Sevan?
I'm curious, Sid. Is that your icon there for your Switch? Is that like the default
Yeah.
icon?
Yeah, one of the defaults.
That's what I thought. I'm like, I've never heard of anyone actually choosing just the Smash logo.
I think there's like a black version. I think that might be the. It's like either this one or the inverted one.
Oh yeah, I think it's the white background with the black. That's the. I don't know. I don't know anything anymore.
Yeah, I just changed it when I set up my Switch. Okay. It's fine.
Looks like main event is running a little bit behind.
So the rules say every 10 minutes he's behind, he loses a game. Is that right?
That would be a nice rule, wouldn't it?
Well, if we had enough problems, we might have to. But no, everyone's league has been really good.
It's something to consider because I plan on running more leagues after this, of course, and you know, getting anybody new, you never know what's going to happen. You never know how their I guess how their schedule is or what their habits are. Are they going to be late? Are they consistently late, or is it, you know, just kind of a special circumstance? And everybody's been really good so far. Just things happen. He runs his own MMA gym, and so he is currently scooping that out.
Oh,
It's go ahead.
Yeah, I don't say that sounds like a lot of fun. Local events.
Yeah, in North Platte, he schedules, you know, fighters that go to his gym to other locations. Like he's had fighters in Cheyenne. He could tell you a lot more about that than I could, of course, but yeah, he's pretty active with it.
The only story I have around it is I knew a guy in college. He was like a semi-pro rugby player who just decided, you know what? I'm big and strong enough. I could do MMA too. So we started doing some like amateur bouts, and he did one in Rock Springs for my parents. And so I happened to just be going to Rock Springs that week, so I went. And he's an amateur fighter. He got a fight, and and you of course most people bring a coach. He brings a coach, and I recognize it as the coach because it was like I took a religion class when I was going to University of Wyoming, and so there's this like old like Christian religion teacher was the MMA coach in like a it was the most like stark contrast I've seen. Like nice the guy who's Bible versus, and then to see him like giving tips on how to rip him apart it was very humorous too. It was I thought it was good. But that's really cool. Okay, so he was waking up there.
Yeah, I guess I'm not sure what to say on that.
Oh, you're fine.
It is utterly comical to see somebody who's like so at peace, and then I'm gonna tear your throat out, motherfucker.
Well, I mean, he was telling the other guy to do it, but like it just Well, it felt really funny because you know in like every fight they did the whole like even though it was like. They did the whole like walk on and you like gotta choose your walk on music. So they had a big like hype up like walk on. I think that was one. Yeah, it's good. Sid, I know your secondary is. Does that mean that you are channeling to some amount of martial arts background? Do you do MMA and you just don't tell anyone?
I did take karate for like 7 years before COVID.
Okay. No, 7 years is just like a recent 7 years or like age 7 to 14.
No, leading up 7 years.
Oh,
Actually,
really?
Yeah, before I had to go to Cheyenne, I was regularly going.
Okay. That sounds like a lot of fun.
It is, yeah.
So would you guys? I'm curious. How far is it mostly training techniques? Do you spar every week?
You do spar every week. I would I don't consider it like I guess I consider it more exercise than anything. Like I don't want to go looking for fights or hoping they'll ever use it or feeling that it's ever necessary if you don't have like good de-escalation skills.
Oh, here we go. I didn't even see.
No, main event isn't here. We're just
having fun.
keeping me warm, I guess.
Oh, that's psych.
Yeah, keeping the arena warm.
3, 2, 1, go!
And also, you know, while we're waiting, something to watch while we're live.
That is no, that's great. Right here, of course, we've got psych warming up the min, or not sorry. We've got Sevan warming up the min. Psych with Yuki secondary. And Sevan who has to be I think he's gotta be the most taunt heavy or like taunt happy player we've got in the league.
Dude, I love taunting.
I think it is so much fun, and it's like, you know, it adds a good amount of expression to the game. It made me so sad when they just straight up removed it.
Yeah.
Which I mean, the biggest problem is it nerfs Luigi by just because.
Yeah, now I have to not get an elite by taunt. I have to actually play. But the biggest injustice is getting rid of Mario's Mega Mushroom or whatever.
No, does it hurt bots actually blow attack?
Good question.
I've never actually. I don't play Mario, and I play a lot of online everything.
I feel like it was. I mean, yeah, you get hit, but I don't know that his hitbox would grow or not. I don't know that. I wasn't near as into.
I meant hurt box.
Oh.
He can't really. He doesn't actually put out a hitbox.
Yeah, no, his hurt box. Yeah, I meant that too. I knew what you were saying, but I don't know anything about that. I haven't looked up like frame data or anything.
On the taunts, really?
Yeah.
You call yourself a competitor.
You don't know
But
what
you do
frame
snag a
the
nice
taunts cancel on?
I don't even know how. Well, I can cancel, I
Okay.
guess, but
Okay, can you cancel taunts? I had this discussion in a stream, with some people the other day, and I couldn't figure out how to do it.
Yeah,
Can you?
all you have to do is near the end of a taunt is you have to input something and it'll cancel it. Like it only shaves off the last tiny bit of it for most taunts.
Oh, really? Okay.
Actually, it shaves off quite a bit of Ike's taunts at least. It shaves off like the last half.
Is it an immediate input? I need to go try it. Okay. It is totally not important.
you can hop in and give it a shot.
I can show you. There's a trick Ike can do with his taunts, but it's so stylish. It's like only the flex on your account.
I need to try it. There's one really silly thing I want to be able to try. I want to be able to do with MainEvent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was kind of a taunt cancel, but like it's not finishing the whole taunt. I don't know how to do it properly, but all I know how to do is not finish the taunt, I guess.
So Sid, do you know if you have to input it quickly or at a certain time or just at any point?
I think the way I do it is I think I like button mash, but I don't know. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Haha! Take that. And that. Ryan said he is on MainEvent. Said he was on his way. Got him. Boom, headshot.
Now, when you cancel can you cancel with typically any move? Like, does a tilt work? Does it have to be a smash attack?
I don't know, because the way Ike, well, like I only taunt if my opponent does something cool. But the way Ike works is his side taunt and his up taunt very closely resemble the first like 10 frames of his up smash and forward smash, so you can trick people with it.
Oh.
And then you cancel midway into the actual move or into another move.
Yeah, the best trick, quote unquote, that Mega Man is his down taunt where he goes down and it looks like he's kind of like he's gonna beam off of somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
I have to look up exactly what frame. This one that would be important. Is he actually goes in 10.
I got him.
It's like a spot dodge, like a weaker spot dodge.
It is. Yeah, it's just a stylish spot dodge. Why can't we both quit? Sorry, Zach. I'm gonna be in a
Spectate from over here.
Oh, well, I didn't get it. Oh, I didn't get in quick enough. I had to spectate.
Here,
I'm gonna check.
I'm plenty warm. I'm gonna let you guys go for it.
Okay. We'll figure out. I just
Oh,
want
I'm
to
gonna show you the taunts first.
Oh, I guess I'm not in somehow.
Oh, we can just. I'm okay with that. Seeing
No,
which
you're
one is
you're
the-
fine. You're fine.
So do you see this?
Like I said, mostly just trying to keep the arena
Oh.
not dead.
Or let's see, and then it's
So that
Right?
this is
Do you see
time.
how similar that is?
That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's like extremely close to the actual frame.
I'm trying to just jump out, tilt. I can't. I'm not getting anything. Sevan has to be utterly.
Oh yeah, he's like, I don't know what was going on with the taunting, so I was like trying to hold back. I was like, no, punish me. Like
And now he's like, he's confused. He's like, why is Matrix? I'm supposed to be warming up 7.
if you hit that A button, you're ready to fight. So
Oh, whoops! I pressed.
oh
Here, let me try the taunting like for 2 seconds, and then I'll just exit.
yeah, main event isn't here yet.
Because this is what I wish I could do, is if I up tilt rush, what would happen? I just fly.
Oh, directly. Can you normally not walk over it?
Oh,
Oh
wow.
no, you can. I'm up tilted. You can just walk. Oh, I guess you can walk.
It doesn't
But,
let
like,
me.
if I zoom- No, I guess you can't go through him, but I can. Oh, that's not.
Do you have to jump while you're up tilting, or?
Nope, I just up tilt, and I just fly up on it.
So it's much
Because my up tilt
faster
is
than
super
walking
easy.
on it.
Well, you also can jump and immediately. But what I wish I could do, if I could taunt him, I want to do that down where he does that. If I could do it halfway through,
You got a down
then I
smash?
could. But then no, then I want to up tilt into it so I could. In my mind, it's a beam me up thing where it's like beam me up and I look like I get beamed up in Star Trek where I do that and then I just up. That's my dream.
Hmm.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, but all right, I'll relegate myself to the like a good comp. They need. Oh.
Online. Oh, there we go. Had my mic muted. It looks like he's online and ready to go.
Okay. So, if mains prevail, it looks like we're coming up on a 7, and main event should be a NES Mario. Although 7 does have a myriad of characters that he likes to bust out. Has he gone a single game or a single set with one staying to one character yet?
Choose your fighter. Mario.
I don't know. Against me, he played DDD, Mario, and Min Min. But I don't know if he's gone a set playing only a single character.
I have not.
I didn't think so. Oh, you're gonna. Okay, we're not quite that into it. You don't normally commentate when you're playing, do you?
No, I don't. I don't listen either.
Okay. Okay, yeah, neither do I. I did like 1 or 2 games when I like for the first week, and I'm like, this is way too. I also had a delay, so it was like I was thinking about the last thing that happened. I was like, I disagree. I feel like I made the right choice there.
That's funny.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way. So yeah, I definitely.
All right.
Yeah, okay, that's what I.
I'm gonna let you guys take it off. I just figured while I was here I can answer that at least. So
Yeah.
it's commentating is on you guys now. I'm out for this game match.
Okay. Good luck, 7.
Good luck, sir. Good luck.
No, yeah, okay. So answering the question, that's curious to see. These two know each other. 'Cause I feel like Mario was a standard go-to pick for people to get a feel for it, and then he would either be counter-picking or going either a character that he's about to fluster the other player. Yeah, I was the same way when I played Sevan. I think I got a Mario, I got a Min, and I got a Luigi. Remember, I don't the last.
Yeah, if you have
he
those
went-
pocket picks like DDD against me, there's some gimmicks that you're just not used to seeing.
Well, you're not a quick play warrior, so you don't see the DDD.
I don't see the DDD charge an F smash at ledge. I haven't seen that in like since the beginning of Ultimate.
It still happens. They just usually put up Gordo first as the ending.
One, go!
All right. So I'm curious to tell you. We got everybody start off with a little bit of projectile fighting. Set, main event definitely trying to get some PK combos.
And main event's going for the PK fire into PK fire.
You know, people rag on it, but it's maybe good consistency. Oh, consistency. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be honest, I don't know the characters well enough to really know how they should go. They both really have some great advantage states.
Right.
I haven't watched. I'm curious to see, because I feel like Ness. Everyone, he's known for having a exploitable recovery. But if you want to really get Ness to play that, obviously, it's not as easy to catch him as one might think. It's a really good op, or it's a really good air dodge.
Right.
So, whereas Mario, you know, he has a pretty linear recovery, but I don't know anyone who's that outside, you know, I'm out there with him. I don't know anybody who can stop Mario's up and down. He gets close enough to ledge. He's pretty much.
Yeah,
That's my
ooh,
line.
nice call out. So with Ness's up B, the farther away it ledge it is, the more affordable it is. So most counters can intercept it if they're far enough away. Any of the Fire Emblem characters, other than that was phenomenal.
Oh my goodness! And the K, and the taunt, of course. Wow. Well, that. I'll be honest. Definitely, you know, the lead points, but definitely I think put him as the more likely winner of this game. First, very close to first 7.
Yeah, that was a hard call out on the up B recovery from such a high place up there that he used Flood that early.
Well, and also just that interaction was so strange because it just like as soon as messes up it's not PK Rocket, is it?
Yeah, PK Rocket, PK Thunder.
PK Thunder, that's what I'm thinking of. Yeah, Rocket's when he actually. Yeah, when a PK Thunder just like it just felt like he was there and he was gone. As soon as it like just yeah, that was I've never seen it. And the damage is going, yeah. Sevan is in absolute control of it. And he's walking, he's shooting a little bit. He's definitely still wall jumping. Okay, but but he said, yeah, I've had enough of that. We're just gonna stand and keep you fired next.
Right. Don't get impatient. Seven, I think that's what's being so about
Oh, that's it. That's it.
yeah.
Well, you know, wow. I mean, that was an explosive. You know what I think? Very good about how close. You know, if you can get the Ness farther off stage, you limit his options by a bunch. PK Rocket isn't nearly as good at getting back, and you know, I think these two I know each other pretty well, and I think that's what I think the Flood really showed that. Because every time he tried to get into an area where he'd start doing his mix-up, Flood would just
Yeah, that first stock Flood, you can tell is some matchup, definitely matchup familiarity for Sevan there on doing that so perfectly.
Oh yeah, that was not a day one thing he just like instinctively do. No, he was absolutely ready. Okay, so we have a game one going to 7.
Go!
We'll see what adjustments MainEvent can make as we go to tried and true Pokemon Stadium. Well, Sid, are you have you taught many Wi-Fi tournaments in COVID?
So at this distance, if you run into that, if you don't have a counter, you can run into that and like shorten his recovery by 2/3. If you just purposefully run into it.
Oh, is that the amount of it? Nobody's got shortened, though. I've never heard anyone say it was half or like, okay, what are
Yeah, I don't know the exact, but from looking, I think it's that 2/3.
I'm gonna say that is close enough. Probably more than oh. Yeah, he's definitely loving it. Close enough. I think he's pretty
Are
effective.
we supposed to up to here? Not.
Oh, but
Good on both players.
Agnes, so strong. Big catches him.
So here's when you would do that or that.
Or, no, I mean that worked out because he went high. I'm not sure if Sevan ult just read that and called it out that early. But no, I think that's low percent. He wasn't even going to get unpacked in. I don't think off the stage and after he just stopped.
Seems like Sevan's pretty familiar with peak timing though. Wow.
Oh yeah, no, he's been doing really well. Oh, another Flood opportunity. Oh,
Yeah,
and
that
is the classic. Yeah, and that might be amazing. I forget about the next god coming to ultimate. I forget that untouchable, you know, that used to not be a thing. If you were a good
Right.
player, you could go out there and if you could test getting hit by people, then you know you would just go out there and stop it. But now, it's really hard, so a lot of priority, and then at a certain extent, which you end up just being impeccable, then you'll make it back to stage anyway.
Right, exactly.
Definitely doable though, high percent. 70 to be patient, take too much, percent, pretty good lead. Yeah, you make it back? Yeah, I didn't think that's an unfair. But Ness is doing what he loves to do. Ness is up there just mashing and dropping. Wi-Fi does help. But, oh my goodness. Yeah. Oh, and this is not looking good. Oh no. Oh no!
Jumps into
jumped
it.
in. Yeah, he jumps right in. It's like he thought you know, he could have just dropped down to the blast zone, but he said, you know, and you got it.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good response, and that's a little bit more of what I expected. Wow. Okay, so 1-1. We've got a match. I got to post the chat and here's where they're headed. Where do you think? If you're 7, where do you expect we're going?
I think it depends on his character. If he's switching to Min, I think he's going Nashville. Otherwise, he's going to Triplat if he's staying with Mario. I think that's the safe bet. Possibly Yoshi's.
Okay, we've got the Sid prediction and the correct. Is he correct?
My prediction is Yoshi's story.
I'm find out in just a second. And
There
you are
it
correct.
Mario loves the up air ladder combos.
Oh, they are so ridiculous. Seven is Big Mario. I mean, for all our sakes, he luckily hasn't mastered them to the point where a lot of these Wi-Fi warriors. Ooh, he was trying to choose that shot. He was just a few frames away from. Yeah, I'll be honest, Mario Mega Man. That is awesome. That is. You know what? I went on to Colorado a few times. And there was a really good Mario player. We were talking. Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Yeah, he overstood a little with that. You know what? Yeah, this very much feels like Sevan games where he loves to go for flashy big hits. When it works like the first game, it really works. But MainEvent can just sit back, be a little more passive. Okay, both games can pull the stock. So MainEvent can still up 50%. We'll see if we can help you. Yeah, Mario Mega Man. That two things to get me: the tri-flat up air stuff, and I had to learn very quickly about I learned very quickly the wrong way to DI with what down tilt fair or some of the 30% fair combos. Down tilt
You mean? Oh yeah, down tilt and down throw fair. It's kind of a
I like these recoveries. Yeah, no, Sevan is really, you know, there's a certain, I don't know what level it is, but there's a point when players either, I feel like either well just absolutely none, or they really are good at it, and yeah, Sevan is really, I like this recovery mix-up things up.
Right. Ooh, I think that might have been a attempted up smash.
Oh no!
Oh.
But oh man, MainEvent, he said, yeah, I see where you're going here. Yeah, and let's just blast you, because yeah, that I don't think he was gonna. He said I'm a high percent. You're gonna stay out here. I'm call you out super hard. Now, if I had to guess, it's now 2-1. Sevan, yeah, like you said, he doesn't typically stay. If I had to guess, I'm thinking he's going mid-mid. Typical counter pick lately. That's one of his first picks.
I think you're right. I think he's gonna go min, especially since that last game, even though he took a game off of him, seems like MainEvent had figured out his game plan.
Yeah, the last few felt a little bit convincing, and yeah, you can tell with the confidence, with the momentum that MainEvent's going for a suicide.
Oh yeah, at the end there.
Yeah, that says I'm feeling good about how this is.
Min kind of forces Ness to approach, and the PK Fire doesn't even outrange any of her arms.
Held it. And I believe we're going to Smashville. Yeah, I think this is a good play. You know, that I have to admit, that's one of the things that's the most frustrating is the fact that they turn her arms. Her arms aren't like she has some of the biggest range, like more than a lot of projectiles, but they can't be reflected. So
Right.
that's the thing that's most frustrating to me. Is like, because the typical counter play to a zoner is you either rush him down, or you get a or a rush on the top also can reflect. It works really well. But when you can't reflect, and you've got frame 7 giant that also reflects. Yeah, that up smash. Look at that.
Yeah, which is far above the top.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, the hitbox is beyond the animation. Like it's one of the like true DLC.
Right.
It's an excellent call out with the Megawatt. Okay.
Megawatt.
Yeah. Okay. That's the edge guard. Not going to get it real quick.
You see MainEvent's very comfortable with his down airs. Gets those meteors and combos off of him too. But it's strange to see that Min has fallen out of multiple MainEvent up airs, surprisingly.
Yeah, I'm sure the way Min seems really good and just really well online. So knowing Sakurai should probably buff him, and that'll get fast. Ooh, but with that quick edge guard and that head that has a lot of
not farther away. He might have been able to get the 2 things here.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think he was a little misspaced. He should have gone back to more of like the roller. More the angle he was.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. When you have that ram, you want to kind of scoop back and like scoop the 2 things spot.
Instead, he's got a comfortable soft lead, and not going to have many problems. You know, what I would like to see this time around, one thing that I'm not sure if it's just if he likes to experiment with the league and what, but Sevan has got a consistent counter pick from Min, and he does really well the first game, and I feel like sometimes when people adjust to him and he loses like the next game, I'm really curious. It looks like he's going to win this one. Oh my goodness, look with his ram edge guard. He's close to it.
Yeah, that was the perfect distance when he was doing that we were talking about earlier. Ooh, this is a free kill. Or he could miss, yeah.
Well, that's the second time that MainEvent has run off and done that there right there. Yeah, MainEvent's got his min recovery is a little bit more.
MainEvent stick to him like, ooh, he's not letting him use his arm strategy.
Well, that's MainEvent has no magic well enough. If you get in, man, you gotta make it count. This is probably gonna take 20 to 30 trying to figure out how to get in. I struggle. That's one of the things that's the worst is, Wingman Palette, what I love to run with, they don't even fight with you. They just get beaten by it. So I have to force myself to jump in and hopefully reshield. Doesn't get reflected or I don't get up smashed, unfiltered. Oh yeah.
That's a hard call out. What are you gonna do?
Run up and grab. Optimal punish. Okay. Sevan did a great raid. Did a good raid. Ooh, but he make it back here. Oh no!
The tail.
He got hit by the. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. I feel if I had to guess on data, I'm gonna guess Twitch is off of, because every time I've seen Sevan go out, if he makes the min counter pick, it's usually convincing and really strong. And then as soon as people start to suggest it, he just gets off of it. Is what I've seen him do. So I'd be curious to see how his mentality goes with this. What's he say?
Yeah, I feel like if he got more of those 2-frame edge guards with Ram, he could have possibly sealed out this game.
That's a 3-1, right? I think that's where we're at.
Yes, 3-1.
Yeah, no, because every time I see his min, I'm not sure what the confidence, if he just doesn't know enough mix-ups or if he hasn't put enough time to learn them. But yeah, he loses confidence really quick. I don't know if that's the bane of knowing enough characters, of that many characters, and you're just like, well, do I stick it out, really try to figure this out with one character, or do I try to throw them off and try to get an edge with a new character and make them adjust?
Right.
He's done the latter more so.
Yeah, Smash is so much about your mentality. If you feel that your current matchup or your character is not going to produce results, then you should probably switch. at the same time, if you feel like sticking with one character, you can get through the matchup or learn it well enough, and you can do that. I think it looks like Sevan's sticking with the latter, sticking it out with Min and trying to figure out this matchup better.
Ah, all right. He says he turned off his mic. I feel like he's just doing this to prove me.
3, 2,
But no, I actually agree. I thought his Minna did really well. And I'll be honest, I think, as much as her arms just kind of dominate Nashville, it also, I think Town is a much better choice because her main weakness at this point has got to be her off stage. If you can get Min off stage, that's when you can begin her recovery that physical.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Just give him some more room to back up if he needs. He can run it much better. He's not going to be off stage. He's not if he holds stage control and stuff. Yeah, no, I absolutely agree. I'm curious to see how it goes. There's also the factor of how much data has MainEvent got and how well does he know how to perform. He's doing a pretty good job. But oh, he was so close. Actually, the dragon. Oh, I know it's pain. That's my favorite.
For the kills, you're not the pain. I like those. Oh, no comment that.
Oh. Well, what did you like?
I was saying I like how Sevan is now utilizing the directly 90-degree angle feathers more, straight side to the stage instead of always going low. Seems like the PK Thunder just catches them and goes right.
No, I absolutely agree, and that's I think that's the basic. It's not. I think that's the typical recovery. I mean, MainEvent was catching them with those nares before with the same thing.
Right.
They saw him go low. They gave him time to. Oh yeah, you're gonna tether recovery. You're gonna have to go through here. We also, what I would like to see, I haven't seen him very often mix up where he grabs the ledge and then hangs. He almost always immediately snaps. Why he's got the top of his nares. He was on for a second. He could avoid some.
Yeah, I don't think MainEvent's looking out for that at all. Either it is the immediate snap.
And the 90-degree immediate snaps are really good. It all depends on what your opponent is. Yeah, no, I think it was the quickest. Yeah, I mean, once you get back on the stage, then you can start to do it. Oh, there we go. I was actually just about to comment. That was the one thing. Sevan is doing a lot of great work with the arms. He's doing a lot of those dragon lasers. But I haven't seen much falling there. His megawatt falling there is just covers so much. It is so hard to punish. And at this point, I believe it. The megawatt nair is so good. Ooh. What do I just say that? MainEvent is taking excellent down, catches him up stage. All right. Crucial decision. We're 4-1. That was a convincing loss.
Yeah, I agree.
Ooh, and we have a MainEvent has gone with one of his strong secondaries, or co-mains, depending on how he looks at it, of Brawler coming up.
I think MainEvent has the philosophy that, he's already dropped the point from perfecting the set, sweeping it, so he might as well enjoy it while he gets to play Evan on stream.
I completely agree. I think that's one of the. I mean, and it's also, as much as we're taking a lot more than people. It's also an online. If you're not switching to, especially when you play people week in week out, it's that being said, I don't know if I've ever gone anyone. Oh no, wait, I went Zelda once. The rest is straight pick. So I guess I don't
And it's a strong secondary. It's it's to have fun. That's the true purpose of it.
Choose your fighter.
It's not to just throw some games away, but it's really to show your character diversity as well.
We got PS2. Is that a Bowser I see?
It is.
Yeah, he played Bowser. Okay. Alright.
When you're playing Bowser, the heaviest character in the game, allows you to take more hits than you normally would be able to with any other character. That's helping Sevan stay alive a little longer.
I'll be honest, you play a little more heavies than me. Super decent. How do heavies deal with a brawler type, archetype, type character?
Just from watching it, it looks like, there's the down throw to up B. B-eyed wrong, but he's still gonna live. If I were Sevan, I'd play more bait and punish. That's Bowser's usual MO.
That call out. Yeah, he got a little flustered and he up the little too early. I guess that's the thing that always gets me with Bowser. His movement is always much faster than I am, especially on the ground.
Right, exactly. Bowser has a really fast command grab, a really fast shield option, so I think we could be playing around those.
So he's throwing some out. He's just command grab. So he has command grab with the command grab punish. Brawl, this version of Brawl has got the ZSS flip kick right. That's it for it. Have you played enough Brawlers to well, I guess it depends on your play. I think it's generally goes ZSS. Do you have a opinion?
Yeah.
Or you played enough? Okay, that's what I'm talking about.
It's like slower. I think it's slightly slower moving, which makes a big difference. And I don't think it goes far.
It doesn't vary, does it? I think it becomes
No.
Oh, okay, yeah. Then yeah, it's varied.
If I were Sevan right now, I'd be looking for a Bowser side.
Oh my goodness, you're right. I wonder if he's got the notice out there. No, I don't. Yeah, that's actually you do have a good point there that I catch myself sometimes just later in the game. I forget to do is the situational awareness of percentage. Are you low percentage or high percentage? Right, especially when you got a character like Bowser, when you have the Bowser.
I play Ike, so I'm always watching that. You get it?
That's a good point. Yeah, you're pretty right. Yep. That was looking at the style. He was just holding control. Oh, then right away say that I'm close to it. I don't know. Third time enough. And it is no effective.
Oh, that was a hard call out.
Yeah, he had him. I mean, Sevan was going high when Sevan was coming in.
Yeah. Sevan didn't jump, and the up B already started.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, there was no reaction. Well, not that you can. But yeah, absolutely. It was like calling a brief. We use that as the bar set. So good set. I feel like, depending on which way you call it, there were some matches that were closer than others. I feel like Sevan did well. I felt like he had good with the min. I thought he did really well. As far as if you're gonna have a big set of characters, I thought he selected as best he could. Sorry, I'm looking at some of the chat. MainEvent is not excited about how that first game went, and I sensed a little bit of annoyance. That he maybe felt like he could have ran that set and got the 6. but he'll have to settle for a 5. He did really well. Both of them did. GG's to both competitors. Now, I didn't read the message before. It said, are you going to stay on and commentate more, or were you just filling in?
I think I'm only filling in for this match.
I'm back.
Okay.
Yeah,
Welcome.
it was only going to be
Yeah,
for
I'll be
that match as a
After.
supplemental, I guess.
Okay. Well, very
Thanks.
good. Welcome
Thanks.
back, Sevan. Are you?
Thank you.
All right. Well, now that you're back, we can do our post match interview. And
Oh man,
I feel like we get to do with you every time you come back on screen.
no kidding. That would be a nice little feature for everybody. I'll have to consider that.
Yeah, how did you feel the match?
I went in feeling good, but I knew that first round, he wasn't completely warmed up. I know that he's the type of person that's like, I'm not going to let that hold me back either, though. So I felt really focused and in it, and it was very misleading to have that first game and then to see him turn it up the way that he did. I didn't
It
think...
almost felt like he sandbagged it.
Yeah,
No, he wasn't. But...
Yeah, that was the feeling that I got from it. Was, he fought really well. I think he's fought better against me than he ever has. Normally he wins our sets, but like I can at least keep it close. This time, he might as well have shut me out. That first game, compared to all of his other games, it's like a completely different player. If I'm being honest.
Well, I'll be honest. You got robbed. I feel like your first match. I thought that was a surprise. He got that early percentage game.
Yeah.
I thought you had it. So personally, I thought it felt like a 5-2 set. Some of the other games he definitely was adjusting. He adjusted, and there was some convincing T-stock.
Yeah, on my end, I feel like it was just really unfortunate luck. Like I didn't catch him in Bowser's Fire, for example, or like I caught him just at the very tip and he was still able to get out of it, or some of the things that happened with Min Min. Ultimately, it was him playing as well as he did, but there's definitely room for improvement for me.
Oh, well, we were surprised. He said here in GTX. Oh, he's here.
GG's, dude.
We were surprised. Sid pointed out we thought you were going to go for on that when you're both at 2 stocks on the last game with Bowser. He was at like no percent, and you're like 170. We really thought you were going to start fishing with Bowser's.
Yeah, he actually used to play Bowser, so he's familiar with how Bowser plays and everything.
Okay, so he would have been wise to that story.
Yeah, and I was just trying to go for extra damage at that point. If I can catch him in fire, that's an easy 30%. And at 170, he's way too quick for me to really risk grabbing, and then I'd risk grabbing him anyways. But
yeah, on the Bowser side, if you know how to control it, whoever's at lower percent there, it's not gonna work.
Yeah, there's that to consider too. It just...
Oh, okay. Help me out. I've never actually studied it. So is there a trick to avoid getting Bowser sided? Is that what you said? Or can you control that?
You can control, like, once Bowser grabs you, whoever has the lowest percent, and puts in an input on movement, whether it's left or right, the lowest percent will control that.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you're the one who's about to get cheesed to stop, then if you what is the DI? You just hold in.
Hold towards the stage.
Okay, you just hold towards stage and you should be good. Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. When I got Bowser into Elite, I almost feel like that isn't the case, just because a lot of the times I could gimp somebody just with an SD off stage.
Right.
Whether they were inputting or not, I couldn't tell you, but it honestly felt like even though they were at lower percent, I still had control. So sometimes I feel like it's a matter of who might even be putting the input in first and how that stacks up against the other person's.
It's a balance of the two inputs, and
Yeah.
sometimes the lower percent definitely has more, but sometimes the player won't put in anything in until it's way too late.
Yeah. I am interested on the frame data on that too. I don't know exactly.
If you're really savvy, it's so hard to do, but if you're at lower percent and a Bowser grabs you and they're on their last stock, I've only seen it in like tournament play. People, the lower percent player going against Bowser will drag the Bowser off.
That's beautiful. I never actually thought about it. Yeah. Luckily, I haven't faced too many Bowser.
Yeah, I guess that's not something that a whole lot of players think about other than, those who have had to face it before.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys commentate. Have fun. I'll cash it back.
Yeah, dude.
Later.
After this match, we'll be open. It's just this match and we're done.
All right. Thanks, Ed. Catch you
Yeah,
later.
thanks, Sid. So, yeah, I mean, I just, there's a lot of poor decision making on my part, and coupled with MainEvent really turning up and lighting a fire under his ass, I ultimately just didn't stand a chance.
Ines has so many strong moves. Yeah, that's the one that's tough for me because it's like if you're not really on and you're edge guarding him well, I mean that's his major weakness. If you can really work, because you're doing so well that first couple games. I felt like you were. I don't know if he just wasn't avoiding it well, but your floods put him way off stage, and he got out of the range where he could do, where all his recovery mix-ups are, where you have to guess if he's going to PK rocket or if he's going to air dodge. You put him way out there and it limited his options.
I'm gonna recreate an arena here. You'll have to give me just a sec.
All right.
He's apparently not able to see it.
Do you have it set to friends only?
No, I got it up on public, and even so, he's my friend, so.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I thought he was. Sorry, I've had that happen.
Yeah, no, you're good. We're gonna try to put a new one up. And it's up.
Step into the ring.
There you are. Okay, so the rankings on Discord are up to date.
As of the last fights. Obviously, these fights haven't been calculated yet, but yeah.
Well, yeah, no, not including. So I was just looking.
Oh,
to see how we're standing.
So I think I'm trying to see. Yeah, so those are the correct ones. Oh, no, this is after week 3. I did not post week 4 in there. Week 4. Let me see if I can get the link for you. If you go into league info, I have it posted up on my Twitter or on our Facebook page as well.
Oh.
I just closed out of Discord because I'm an idiot. And then Arena's up, so you guys can join that. Yeah, it's been tough not having like my own setup, just using this laptop to do everything. So I try to do things at work, off the clock, and just in any downtime, while I'm waiting for files to upload. or programs to uninstall or whatever else I have to do.
Oh yeah.
So I'll do that, in my downtime or whatever. But I'm super stoked to have a PC finally, so that I can actually do this legit. I've just been kind of eking by for the past 3 weeks at this rate. And Arena's up here, the only one that still needs to join.
Coming in. Okay. So LilGupGup versus ASimpleBag. ASimpleBag, up lower portion, not performing as quite as well as they probably hoped. And LilGupGup, although doing better, still only we have a mid versus some of the lower. This could be a really interesting match. Both of them kind of co-main. And it possibly could even be a Samus game.
Yeah, there's some comments for the title cards that there it is. For the title card that I posted that they'd be playing Samus, and here it is.
3, 2, 1.
Who'd have thunk?
Go!
Of course, the Wi-Fi, the classic Wi-Fi. Oh, and of course there's. No, I'm sorry. I feel bad. I shouldn't say that. I actually really don't like when people say this type of player chip character always allows you to having experience with character that Mega Man. Every zoner gets a bad rap. And Samus is no different. Samus I think can actually really fun.
Yeah, I do too. I think Samus has a lot of potential. I haven't really seen a whole lot of tournament play from Samus. I don't think she gets a whole lot of love.
No, there's only a few notables that really get out there. Have you seen Quick from Europe?
I have not.
He's got to be by and far the number one. I think he's from Germany. He's the number one fan. But with that, ASimpleBag will catch those that's trying to tether back to stage. Oh my god.
He almost does these. Jeez.
Oh, I always forget how low his flat. I don't know. Well, and that's one thing I always remember. I always forget to do it. I need to get out and not just do the easy quick play button, but opening your own arena and trying to that way, getting used to the stages, dig into it to actually taunt, which is I think really. But no, the stages and stage familiarity is just I need to spend more time. I know that would help me a lot more. I play the FP Battlefield, small Battlefield. I'm great on those stages. It's very comfortable with those stages.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I sign up for a lot of tournaments, so I feel like I get my fair share of stages. Yoshi's Story is one that doesn't really get a whole lot of love anymore.
No.
Which is unfortunate.
I think it gets seen as like a cheese stage. I think mostly from like the Mario, which is too bad. I personally love stages with walls. I'll be honest. Okay, this is just me giving my rant. Sakura, if you hear me. I know it's supposed to be true to like games, I guess, but the one thing that's always bothered me is why only some characters can wall jump. Like, it feels like such a basic, movement option. It's like not having a second double jump. Why do some characters get this in?
I can see that, like Luigi. Unfortunate.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, now we're back to even. The bag had that nearly, jacked up.
Or at least could have gotten a lot of extra credit out of that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's what I mean. If you get the extra credit on that, then it's and just hold it out.
It seems like these lag spikes are consistent. At least they're not like they happen, but they happen every 10 or so seconds, which is still way too many.
Oh yeah, no, this has been really rough.
Yeah. Unfortunately, both these players are falling into bad habits. And I don't know if that's in part because of the lag. Oh yeah.
Oh no.
He lost the second jump.
He played SV for SV. Really rough lag. Guess it was fair. I guess it was even.
I mean, they both got a play in it, but
no, either one of these characters. I can't remember. I don't think there's anyone in this league who has done it or would do it. Do we have rules on like if someone is going to call out a call for a lag test?
so you know, that's part of the reason why I decided not to charge any money for this, was because I knew there were some players who were going to be playing on Wi-Fi, like Newts, for example.
Okay.
ASimpleBag is the other one. Honestly, we have not seen any issues from her. Like 0 lag spikes. Ace Gamer has played against her and won. And there weren't any lag spikes in that. Anytime I go back through the videos when I'm editing them, there aren't any lag spikes. So, unfortunately for Newts, he just has bad service for whatever reason, or lead walls. But ASimpleBag has been on Wi-Fi, and she's ultimately been just fine. I think we're starting to see it even out too a little bit, but it's still bad enough that I would call something out. So if LilGupGup calls something out, you know, we already know. Another considerable factor is, you know, I tried to host something more local, and LilGupGup and Ducky are not local. They are LilGupGup's from Mississippi and Ducky is from Florida. So
yeah. Oh yeah. Sadly, those two are actually the closest. Yeah, Florida. That's really rough. I'm assuming Ducky's wired.
Yeah, Ducky's wired in. LilGupGup, he wasn't going to be wired in, but he was able to get one for Christmas, and we tested his connection out, and everything was good. So I know that if there's any issues, especially with the weather as it is right now, it's probably going to be on ASimpleBag. But we'll try to get back to this game here.
I'm so sorry.
No, me too. I was doing it too.
Oh yeah. Okay. So I've been playing Zelda through the Midgers. I have no qualms with all the people. And so yeah, I love to see that setup. And once you start noticing people, you set up the night, people just sit in the field and wait for the flip. So to come up and grab, it's just such a great. I was curious to go ahead.
Well, I think that's there's some truth to that opinion of like this character's better online than that character. Like I definitely understand that. But at the same time, like when there isn't any lag, you know, I feel like a lot of people, like back in the Halo days, you get this snotty 13-year-old that would play online and then be like, oh yeah, I was experiencing a lot of lag, when really like they weren't. There just wasn't any. And I feel like, bless you. That was perfect timing almost. As LilGupGup ties it up here. So yeah, I feel like a lot of the times there are situations where people are just, oh, it's the lag. you're just using it as an excuse for your crutch for losing, rather
it's a
than
job,
experiencing
100%.
actual. Yeah, that's the term I was looking for.
Yeah, that's the one thing that I just. So I'm unfortunately a little bit. I'm a little bit of a white. I play it so much that I know I'm a little bit biased, and I know just because I'm used to it. I mean, so some trends to notice. People complain about. I know that there is some extra input delay that is default. When you have zero lag, there will be some delay, and when it's harder to react to big moves like tonight, some things like lightning kick, those big hits can make a big difference. And it will also make when you make a bad decision harder to punish too. So for sure, like there are certain characters who benefit from that more than others. It makes a lot of situations less reactable. Oh, okay, going back to the. But if you notice, if you look at like the big online, the same in general. It's not. If you have offline players who are good, who seriously are competing, almost all of them perform proof this flag. We're almost playing on Microsoft PowerPoint.
I feel like
Okay,
Microsoft PowerPoint might be better.
Oh no.
Oh.
These people are troopers. You see LilGupGup doing better. ASimpleBag, I know, is when you got him on ledge. There's a,
Wow.
I don't know players well. ASimpleBag is a sheet, correct?
That's correct. LilGupGup
Okay,
is.
'cause I just want to say that in five. Okay, that's what I.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
No, you're good.
ASimpleBag when she's got her opponent on ledge, loves to run off and come back into attack with her face, as well as well. And LilGupGup, I believe, started to pick up on it. It's not going to pick up. Small note there. But, sorry, yeah. So going back, offline and online, the players who have seriously tried competing do, although not exacting rankings, they more or less are doing stuff as well. So when I hear people complain about Wi-Fi and how I will say it's a less competitive environment because there is some sometimes there's a lag spike, sometimes the input goes away.
As we're experiencing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this would be a full tournament for lots of time. People would have stopped it.
I would have DQ'd I would have DQ'd somebody by now.
Oh, absolutely. But this format's a little bit different, and we're all friends.
Exactly. Yeah, this isn't anything too official. It's just something for everybody to. Oh wow, what are you doing, LilGupGup? What was that?
LilGupGup.
That's gonna be SD of the week.
Yeah, it's gonna kindly give that stock away. I mean, it had to generate digital ready, and ASimpleBag is running with this momentum.
As she should.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. Well, ASimpleBag. I don't blame her. She doesn't have as many points as some of the others from a lot of their players. Like, yeah, take every point you can. Absolutely. Go for it.
Oh. Wow.
And with the walk up F smash, she was commanding and take that. That was a great one. So yeah. Sorry, this will be my last thing, and I'll get on.
No. Yeah, it's something to talk about in the downtime for sure. The better players, the professionals who are going to these tournaments, who are putting in the time, and that goes for everyone here who's playing still, like Psych and yourself and Sid and Ace, they're going to play as hard in that tournament in person as they are online. They might not be as salty because they understand that online is exactly what it is, but I don't think that they're going to sit there and say that their John is because it's an online format. They're the type of players that'll look at themselves and be like, what did I do wrong? Rather than, oh well, it's because my opponent was lagging.
Yeah, my opinion, which is not, it is not. I've been to a million streams and tried to. No one agrees with me. So I could be absolutely. But in my opinion, I play a lot of offline. I play a lot of online. I go to offline. Okay, we got this. It is different. It is a different game. To me, it feels like track, and you have different events. Like you're both technically running, but you have different events, and it's going to be different. You need to adjust.
Sure, 400 is
is it a little
different than a
bit-
1600.
Yeah, well, I almost feel like it's kind of like doing the hurdles, right? Like sometimes if there's a big lag spike, like someone catches their heel on a, like you lost, right? Like that's kind of what it feels like. So to me, hurdles in that way, heel left, like, that's not exactly more skilled to the player than but to me, it's like do those inconsistencies happen so much that over the course of hundreds of games in a tournament, that it is going to, like, is it going to just be like a randomizer of compared to the offline events and my experience, I think in the numbers overall, the answer is no. Is it the same game? No, you can't react to the same situation. You have to relearn a lot of things. Those things are better, obviously, but I don't know. That John to me is just old.
Yeah, I agree.
Learn how to play.
I have less respect for somebody that says they don't want to play online. Like, either you like the game or you don't, and this is what we got to deal with. So.
Oh, especially right now. Yeah, no. If you have two people that live at the same time, and you're like, can we do an online arena rather than meet up, like non-COVID times? That's okay. Don't get me wrong. That's meeting up is always in person. Always.
Yeah.
For right now. Wow.
Like
Yeah,
this is what we got to do. So this is what we're gonna do. And if you don't want to play, that's fine. But you're gonna be waiting years and years, just depending on the American culture climate of COVID.
Well, and then I just don't get it. If you don't want to play, like, fine. If that's who you are, great. Go play your League of Legends or whatever you want. Sorry, but but it's like I don't get the people that just like have to rag on why. Why are you mad that people are getting revenue? Some people are mad that like people are thinking, wow, this player is good. Like it's Wi-Fi, they can't be called good. Like that's the attitude. There's a lot of really good players. A lot of players really made a name for themselves. And
yeah, I definitely agree with that.
They absolutely deserve all the credit, and and so much more respect. If it isn't bad, if you like, they had the mental fortitude to playing this penguin. And with that excellent call out, the guys can even up top.
Nice transition. Yeah,
I know, I'm sorry.
She's got a long road to go, but I think it's doable for her if she can play the zoning game rather than being up in his face. She's been trying to play as a brawler. She's Samus. Mm-hmm. Be what Samus does. Throw those missiles. Throw those charge shots.
Now, ASimpleBag is not a veteran of the game.
She's a veteran, but she's not as active as any of the players here. Oh wow! And she turned that around.
Wow. And then she just calls that rock kill focus jump and Cannon City on that platform. Guess what? The rage. All right. And pulls her second game. She has tripled the amount of points she has. After this set.
Main event. It is 3-1 ASimpleBag. I got it up on screen there.
Oh, is it 3-1? Oh wow.
Yeah.
Good on her.
So now's a pretty good time. She's, she grew up with. She's my sister, so we played Smash a lot.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I didn't disclose it either.
Fair enough.
But she grew up playing Smash with me, and she would play Smash on her own too, and so like she's been playing ever since I have been. But that doesn't mean she's as active. She has a kid, and everybody has their own stuff going on and everything, but Can I turn up Matrix? Yep. But she's a veteran to the extent of like having played for a long time, but she's not a veteran to the extent of like how much time she's put into the game as some others.
Well, and then if you're not your game mechanic, characters, get nerfed and buffed, and so yeah, I mean, although the newest games, there's a pretty good transference forward to Ultimate. There's still enough changes. Yeah, if you're not keeping up on it, yeah, you're gonna lag behind. But that being said, she's doing real well. But no, okay. That being said, I was gonna say I agree with you on the decision. I have this problem with Mega Man. Is sometimes I like to go in like I'm Fox, but I'm Mega Man, and that can bite me, especially if you're playing. Yeah, that's not a good choice. You're not gonna have a good choice. Especially on a character like Cloud. If LilGupGup, keys into that, starts baiting it in, and it's punished with an up B or any number of his strong aerial as much as you want.
I mean, if you this is Pokemon Stadium, not PS2. What do you guys do?
Somebody saw green and touched the A-back. I don't know if they can hear us.
Who knows? Whether they're watching or not. Just play Fox. Yeah, he's got. There's an SD.
I'm sorry, I cannot see the chat. Am I just being told to play Fox?
Yeah. MainEvent says just play Fox. You got a laughing emoji.
Yes. I'm not sure what's going on. LilGupGup is
just go SD. We'll know. You don't have to fight this.
Yeah, this is the wrong stage pick. You can either go ahead and play it out or change to your stage. Because I mean, if they play it out, it's good. You can't have somebody who said, "Oh, I lost." You know what? You're right. This is the wrong stage. I think this.
He's typing. Yeah, redo this. He's like typing as he's playing. Either play or don't, but you got to make the call to SD. It's not. We're watching. We're not gonna be jerks to you. We're the ones calling it out.
Yeah, that's usually. He was okay.
Yeah, he's.
As unfortunate as it's been. Okay, so we're gonna run that back. We're gonna get to the right stage now. But for all of you who maybe don't get out to tournaments that often or haven't seen the situation, typically you gotta make a decision early on, either SD, play it out, because otherwise the other player's you're gonna cause problems to the other player. If you get behind, they're gonna say, "Well, you were playing it until you started losing, then you decided to."
Yeah.
No,
well,
so yeah,
I can understand like waiting and being like, oh shoot, okay, this is the wrong one, my bad. I can understand that. It takes you a little bit to see that. It took us a little bit, but the one thing is, with leagues are different than tournaments. Tournaments, they have what to expect. Most tournaments have a uniform now. Leagues are different. If you don't know the rules, if you don't know the maps, familiarize yourself with it. It does take time to set all of that stuff up, even if you're running just a tournament. So if you don't know something, make sure that you're knowledgeable before you go in on this.
And you don't try to take everyone to Kalos?
Yeah, exactly.
That was that week one. There's like 3 people. I think someone off stream actually might have gone to Kalos because no one called them out on it. Does that look like a content for you? That looks like
It looked like it, yeah.
I'm sorry. Before the stream, we were talking about how I'm not sure how to do it. I don't know if Mega Man.
I think Mega Man has taunt cancel.
The best thing I found that he has is if I can taunt while I'm doing Leaf Shield, and when Leaf Shield ends, it will cancel the So that's like, I think I might have done it actually hard.
Yeah, stark contrast from that last game.
Well, while there is some lag, it seems to have evened out a fair bit. First one. Yeah, LilGupGup Cloud is really tough. Oh, and he's juggled. Just
well, and we see ASimpleBag just kind of falling into it. She's holding forward rather than trying to DI away or DI out.
Yep. That's a. I mean, I find myself too, if I don't think about it. It's like oh no, I'm getting hit. Don't die. Hold in. And yep, if you just sit there, LilGupGup that's up you all day. It's gotta be, I mean, a great thing. One of the most frustrating changes. And I'm not sure what that
maybe he was trying to catch her with it.
Yeah, well, I think he was, but it was an uncommon thing. I wonder if he screwed himself a little too there. And he's like, oh yeah, he's great.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that'll be careful not to roll. Roll is not great. Yeah, LilGupGup is really starting to turn this around, doing really well. Can we have not seeing the overlays from the scores? Oh wait, well I'm not on screen.
Yeah, they're.
Oh, you're
they won't show. They're on stream, but they won't show up for like I'm looking at it. I'm like, what's the score? I have to actually look at the two other screens that I have.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot it was going to be arena. I'm like, where's this over? I watched so many tournaments. I'm like, come on, I thought you were professional. No, Nintendo Arena. And a little bit of is really punishing well. SimpleBag, yeah, definitely in a disadvantage.
I think the two things that I see most common with these two, we talked about ASimpleBag is kind of holding toward her opponent. She needs to stop that. She needs to focus on trying to zone.
Oof. I think that's. I mean, I think from our comments, the case with the advantage and disadvantage, right? She's either holding in, trying to play like bots, or trying to play like a brawler, and then in disadvantage, she's trying to hold in, not stuff. Which you definitely don't want to do to Samus, because Samus with the down B, you get those bombs off stage, you can recover laterally forever.
Yeah.
And for the most part, Cloud is hitting you up. He's never. One thing she could do too is if she gets hit up high, is stall up in the air and make him think about when she's at mid% more so, or recovering. So yeah, she definitely shouldn't be scared to hold out at the low end.
So then for LilGupGup, what do you see? I have a few things I can call out for him, but what would he need to do different to make sure that he can take home the W?
Well, if you've got an opponent who's making some mistakes like that, honestly, whiff punish, play passively. She's jumping in and throwing a button at you, so run up, hold shields, jump out, empty hops. No, actually, empty hops, that's a lie, because she's going to be throwing up moves at you. So, hang back, fade back. If he plays like that, I feel like, and SimpleBag doesn't adjust, that playstyle is going to work out really well. Of course, she needs to be into threatening range, because if you just go run to the other side of the stage, SimpleBag's going to, get charge shot. But if you hold in like in a good mid range and play like that, I think that's got to be the. What are you seeing?
Mine's a lot more simple. It's just not SDing. Like in all honesty, like I see a lot of really good decision making, but like I think his biggest thing, and this kind of goes for Josie too, is just staying alive, not killing yourself off stage. It's one thing to get thrown off stage and then for your opponent to do phenomenal at edge guarding, But when your opponent's just sitting in neutral waiting for you to come back and you SD anyways, you didn't win or your opponent didn't win the game, you lost the game. There's a huge difference between that.
So we see about all the got to change here to Zelda Cloud. Zelda traditionally struggles with sorties, so
I feel like it's a good decision for the simple fact of how aggressive she's been playing. She can use that neutral B to kind of get off me. Yeah, as we saw right there.
The biggest thing I'm seeing is she's got to stop Din's firing. Din's fire is good situationally, and you get the right spot, especially in neutral like this. Oh, not even close.
Solid
Something
punish.
like that. That's a day one Zelda attack. No reason she didn't have to do that. She was plenty of space. He wasn't threatening. So little, things like that. That was a pretty risk reward. Was not really in her favor because I don't think she's gonna get the kill on it.
Yeah, I think she's trying to be a little too stylish.
That's a hold in, fall right on top of him again. Cloud. Cloud can deal with that all day. He's got solid punches. Yeah, see the Din's fire in neutral. Din's fire is great if you're across the stage or if you got them off stage. Din's fire actually is great. It's good in this matchup. If you can throw him, on stage, then follow with Din's fire. Cloud doesn't have great lateral recovery, especially if she would do something like, if you got a down smash. Zelda's down smash is such a straight and low angle off. That and a Din's fire, and he might be done mid position.
I think she's expecting him to throw his projectile, his neutral B, and it's just not coming out. I think he knows, he's aware Zelda can reflect this stuff. So he's not throwing him out as much.
Oh,
Nice.
that setup was so great. I love that setup. Yeah, any stuff I'm always hyped.
Yeah, no, you should be. It's cool seeing that stuff.
So the best, the player I love to watch, the best Zelda in the then the Vegas Zelda player. Pretty active in the streaming as of this past year, but the coolest night punish he does I've seen is that's unfortunate.
She fell too low.
If you set up Knight on the ledge and you catch people jumping, you get the Zelda's sour, the soft down air spike. It will hit them down, and it'll have extra landing lag or extra hit lag from hitting the ground. And then Knight actually will cause enough hit stun that Zelda can soft dare you, get hit by Knight, and then do a true combo into a Zelda lightning fair. Lightning fair. It is. I mean, it's like 40 to 50% damage. Most of the time that combination is killing you. That's the most stylish thing. And then all those setups like that are also.
Yeah, I can't say I've really seen that a whole lot of Zelda plays. I think she's one of those that doesn't really get a whole lot of tournament love. I see him in tournament, Zelda in tournament, but I guess I don't see that kind of level of play, I guess, from Zelda often.
No, I mean, I can't. I'm not at the point of I don't practice it enough. I mean, he's like the pioneer who did it first and does it. But even he's not. Oddly, he's not even the most technical Zelda. I think one of the most technical things Zelda does is the ledge cancels with her up B, because you can if you get just right where you just up B right into ledge, you can ledge cancel and act immediately, and you cut off all of your end lag. And there's characters, on every stage, or players on every stage, who can just jump up and just up B and do it on any platform. And because it's really risky to do unless you're really good at it. Because if you miss, it's an SD.
She tried playing.
I don't do it. I don't.
Go ahead.
I'm saying I don't do it because I'm not. What were you gonna say?
Just a comment. They should try playing Aerith. That seems to be Cloud's weakness.
I'm gonna assume that's the Final Fantasy reference.
Yeah, I haven't.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I still haven't finished it, but yeah, I guess Aerith. Spoiler alert: Aerith dies.
No. Okay.
So yeah.
Should talk. I want to get in with these people who make the mods. I feel like Eric's skin would look really good on. Maybe okay, probably not with City. But I feel like the skin.
They have Tifa for Terry.
Oh, did they really? Have people
Yeah.
put in that's amazing. I love them.
Yeah, once we're able to hold in-person tournaments, you know, we ran one and it was really safe. Everybody reported back with zero contamination for COVID, and that was kind of like, okay, we're not going to risk it again. But you know, once we're able to run in-person tournaments, Tony has a modded Switch. I think you'll have a lot of fun with.
Ooh, I would like.
Yep, there we go. Seeing LilGupGup SD for no reason.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
But he's able to maintain that. Go ahead. I'm out of words now.
Oh, you're fine. But no, just like I was saying, you see that LilGupGup had it on ledge. He dashed forward, dashed back, and the forward baited out an option. ASimpleBag's movement, her approach option, like I said, she just falls on him. That's like been her, 80% of her approach option is just falls. And so you can either call it out with a spare, or else you can shield and upbeat, or else if she misses basic control, it can be an estimate. So a little more, how she approaches, double jump back, jump in, a little more ground game, set up with the bomb.
I think ultimately she needs to reset her pace. Like here we see her kind of backed out, but then she goes charging in face first. She needs to be setting up multiple projectiles to throw him off and to get him in the air where she wants him, to know where exactly he's going to land, so she can punish that.
Oh yeah, no, that's. Oh, see, there's that run off. Comes back. Yeah, once if she ever gets in position where she's shooting with hard shot, and he has to come to her, that's what she needs. She needs to develop a lead, a little bit quicker, and then force into a throw. That's a typical zoner. Yeah, so back up, mid to long range is what she needs to go for, and when he's approaching, there needs. I don't see a lot of counteracting stuff like theirs, and I don't think I've seen a single there at all. Oh no!
Oh.
That with the transcendent side, transcendent wave beam. Yep, that catches me more than I'd like to admit. It's Mega Man. I'll push a pallet, kind of like she pressed a single touch side B or neutral B, and then it goes right through and it catches. So we are
at
where we at with
4 for LilGup and 3 for SimpleBag.
My goodness, yeah, SimpleBag has done really well. For everything we're saying, that you could be doing better. LilGupGup has really certainly made an adjustment back and SDing less. Sorry, I should be nicer. It's LAN. It's Wi-Fi. It happens to everybody.
Just as you say that, LilGupGup commented, "You don't have to pick on me for SDing, LOL." Yeah.
Sorry.
I'm not.
I've done it too. I felt like that was my one thing, and partially probably just because I was playing. That's what I felt like. I had 3 SDs in match, and that's where I was like, if I would just not SD, then I wouldn't have to approach as much. And I got caught approaching and would just do the down B and just either out space me and then or armor through anything. bandwidth. So yeah, no, sorry. We'll come up with some better comments.
I mean, real talk though. Like it was more constructive criticism than trying to give you a hard time. You know, I am trying to have more fun with it. That way, it's not so harsh, I guess. But it is really crucial. You know, to keep every life that you have. You only got 3 of them, and for you or anybody for that matter to just throw them away for style points, for not even guaranteed style points, it's costly to say the least.
Oh yeah, no, I think it's been one of the major factors. A lot of that's not the whole. It's not obviously the whole reason. It was. I mean, it certainly is. Gonna...
I mean, it's to the same degree that like whether or not you miss a tech can be life saving.
Absolutely.
You know, but so much more important because anybody can SD just as much as anybody can miss a tech. But like, how often are you gonna miss a tech? Versus.
Are you saying the spaghetti? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry, that was like 8 whip moves next to each other. That was
spaghetti. There's more.
Which is surprising, to be honest. That Cloud side beam with the yellow has such a huge hit mark. I mean, so like anywhere. With that being said, the F Smash is going to secure that the first of what could be SimpleBag's final 3 stops. And yeah, I'm curious to see if he continues to do it, but it's just the beginning of the map setup. But you saw a little GupGup there. I think trying to bait in SimpleBag, running to the corner and started taunting. And I'll be honest, it kind of worked. As SimpleBag started running in regardless.
Ooh.
Yeah, he said, "Oh, you're falling on me. I have an up B I can use either in or out of shield." And
that was a up smash that time.
But I meant up.
Yeah. Yeah, we see her just really hot on his trail, just trying to get up in his grill and do something. She needs to take a step back and reset her momentum. You know, we've said it before and we'll keep saying it again. With that... Oh! He almost got it too.
Okay. That I respect. If you're gonna SD, you know, that was a risk reward.
I can respect that SD.
Ooh, I like that. SimpleBag was going above. Yeah, did the mix up of doing the bomb over him, and faded over him, and he F smash. I mean, sorry, up smash. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah,
that's the last game.
That is game and set.
The one good thing I'll say for Bag, because I feel like I haven't really been positive, I guess, but with constructive criticism you should provide, you know, positive feedback too. She lands more of her charge shots than I see a lot of players, you know, for the little bit of Samus that I do see. Landing.
Oh no!
Go ahead.
I was gonna say no. I agree that the spots that she picked was always either she picked it when it was not expected. It was a great mix-up. Always led to damage or a kill that really well. So yeah, no, I didn't.
Well, you there? Uh-oh. Okay. Can you hear me?
I can now.
Oh, there we go. Ooh.
But that being said, you know, GG's to both of our players. That was a close 5-3. You know, points-wise, that being said, that was by far the best that we've had, the best result SimpleBag's had. So good on her. Well done.
Yeah, definitely.
And of course, congrats to LilGupGup, who just did really well after that really strong start and really. Oh, we're doing a new arena.
Yep, I'm gonna open the arena up for everyone else, so that if we want to do dubs or whatever else, we certainly can.
Oh, that was 3. All right. Wow. Oh yeah, I forgot we're only doing 3 this week.
Yeah,
I was
it's.
getting geared up for another one. I'm commenting.
I know. I'm so used to it too.
All right. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to tap out. It's been a lot of fun. Thanks for the opportunity to participate.
Yeah, I had a fun
I
time
have not
too.
eaten anything, and I need to. So yeah, thanks again. We'll see you
Sure.
next week.
See you next week, dude. Take it easy. All right, you guys have hopefully seen the password.
Step into the ring.
We are in our Discord. If you need our Discord, we can certainly send you an invite for anybody watching that's not already a part of it. But we will be doing some doubles, hopefully. And if not, we might just call it an early night, but we'll keep it going. Did have some pretty good fights of the night. I wish I would have done better for sure. Oh, missed. Oh, I missed. Oh, there's so much in like. Orin, why are you sad? That's what we'll do. Ooh, good job dodging out of the way. Way too low though. Swipe the booty. Oh, nice poke. Oh, that was garbage. Why would I do that? Wow. Much better spacing. Not sure what that was. Oh, maybe I can take that off.
3, 2, 1, go!
Told you. Oh. Wow. Well, aren't you special? Alright, that'll kill. That's what we want to see. I really wanted to challenge that. Oh wow, and he came back from that. Oh, come on. Everyone else can shield immediately when they land. Why can't I? Some Bowser? That'll do. Nice read.
You'll never defeat me.
Alright, I'm probably going to end the stream. Stuff is still going to be open, so thanks for tuning in.